Hey guys, this is Luis from PhoneArena. Did you manage to snag the new Galaxy Note 4 yet? If you did so, that's great. Here are 30 tips and tricks to explore in Samsung's latest flagship.
Use one-handed operation mode. The Galaxy Note 4 offers a plethora of features to make one-handed operation more manageable. They are contained in the Settings, Display and Wallpaper one-handed operation menu. The Reduce Screen Size feature lets you shrink the screen to the right corner, making it easier to reach with your thumb. Just swipe from the edge of the screen to its center and back again. One-handed input lets you adjust the size and position of the dialing keypad, in-call buttons and keyboard. The Side Key panel feature puts the recent, home and back key, along with some other functions, in a sidebar to the side of the screen. Use the fingerprint sensor to lock and unlock, sign in and pay with PayPal. You are well aware that your Galaxy Note 4 has a fingerprint reader built inside its home button. You can use this security feature to lock and unlock the device, log into websites, verify your Samsung account, and pay for goods through PayPal. To make use of this, the first step will be to register your own unique fingerprint. Go to Settings, Finger Scanner, Fingerprint Manager and follow the on-screen instructions to register your fingerprint. You will also have to enter a backup password. Fingerprints can be deregistered and the backup password changed at any time, so don't worry too much about security here. Engage Ultra Power Saving Mode. Ultra Power Saving Mode helps you squeeze the last drop of battery life in the most dire situations. It makes the display render colors as gray tones, restricts available apps to a number of essentials, and turns off all networking. Enable this feature by going to Settings, Power Saving, Ultra Power Saving Mode and tap the Ultra Power Saving Mode switch. Use motions and gestures. The Note 4's Settings, Motions and Gestures menu lets you toggle a number of convenient gesture controls. Switch on Direct Call and you will be able to pick up and hold the device to your ear to make a call to a predefined number. Turn Smart Alert on and the device will vibrate to indicate for new notifications and events when you pick it up. The Mute Pause feature lets you mute incoming calls or alarms by turning the device over or placing your palm over it. Finally, Palm Swipe to Capture lets you place the side of your hand on the screen and swipe it across to capture a screenshot. Turn on the screen with an air gesture. The Galaxy Note 4's display can be turned on without a single touch. Go to Settings, Accessibility, Dexterity and Interaction. Choose Air Wake Up and activate the feature. Now you will be able to turn on the screen by moving your hand above the light and proximity sensors on top of the device. Enable Car Mode. The Note 4 comes with a built-in car mode that lets you control the smartphone without touching it, listen to music through the car sound system and more. You must have a Bluetooth-enabled vehicle, of course. If that's the case, you can find car mode in the Quick Settings panel. Just swipe from above with 2 fingers. Tap Car Mode and follow the on-screen instruction to complete the setup. In car mode, you will have quick access to dialer, messages, navigation and music apps, along with a menu screen and some additional options. Just say "Hi Galaxy" and speak a command. Increase touchscreen sensitivity. The touch sensitivity feature, which you will find in the pull-down quick settings panel, is designed to let you use the phablet with gloves on. You will find it especially convenient during the cold seasons or if your work requires you to wear gloves. However, Samsung recommends using leather gloves and warns that other types of material might not be recognized as well. Add a dynamic lock screen. The Galaxy Note 4 lets you set the lock screen's wallpaper to change automatically according to your settings, location, the current weather or your interests. To explore it, go to Settings, Display and Wallpaper, Wallpaper. Tap Lock Screen and select the wallpaper option. You can set it to display images from your gallery at a preset interval. Live weather will display images on the lock screen based on time, weather and location information. Finally, My Interests shows high-quality images based on your chosen interests on your lock screen. Go into Private Mode. The Private Mode feature lets you hide items from the gallery, video, music, voice recorder, My Files and S-Note apps. To activate it, visit the Settings Private Mode menu. Enable Easy Mode. Does the Galaxy Note 4 feel too complicated? You can solve that by activating Easy Mode, which applies a simple menu layout and bigger icons and buttons to the home screen. You can find this feature in Settings Easy Mode. If you would like to disable it, do so by going to Easy Settings, Easy Mode, Standard Mode and tapping Done. Easy peasy. Take a heart-rated selfie. If you thought the Note 4's heart rate sensor is all about heartbeats and health and fitness and sports and... well, you've got another thing coming. Go ahead, open the camera app, switch to the front selfie cam, put your fingertip on the heart rate sensor and release. Behold, your face, immortalized in a heart-rated selfie. You can make it less dramatic though. Just say smile, cheese, capture or shoot. The same spell works for videos, just say record video. Take wide selfies for wider grins. Inspired by Ellen's selfie that went viral, Samsung worked up a mode that lets the front cam include more faces next to yours. Open your Note 4's camera, switch to the front camera, tap Mode and hit Wide Selfie. You'll get a panorama-like outline which you have to fill by tilting the device left and right. Take a rear cam selfie. Do you like your selfies extra huge? If so, take them with the rear camera. The Galaxy Note 4's 16 megapixel sensor compels you to. Open the camera app, tap Mode and hit Rear Cam Selfie. Set the face detection area by adjusting the frame. Compose the shot with the rear camera facing you. The Note 4 will guide you with beeps as you adjust the composition. When your face has gotten inside the face detection area, the loudspeaker will emit a warning tone, beep for a few seconds and automatically take the picture. Use Selective Focus for refocusing or cool depth of field effect. The refocus functionality is a big deal in smartphones lately. Samsung followed suit by bringing in the Selective Focus feature. To experience it, open camera, tap Mode, Selective Focus and take a photo as usual. Then hit the little icon and select the mode you like. These are Near Focus, Far Focus and Pan Focus. The first makes the object of your photo stand out against a blurred background. The second does the opposite and the last one makes both subject and background stand out. Get more camera modes. Although the Galaxy Note 4's camera has more modes than you probably care for, Samsung threw in some more in the form of an optional download. Check out the downloadable modes by opening the camera app, tapping modes and swiping until you reach download. You have animated photo, sound and shot, sequence shot, sport shot, surround shot and finally food shot at your disposal.
Using multi-window. Multi-window is a staple of the Galaxy Note series. To access the functionality, open the pull-down menu and tap multi-window. Then press the Recents key to view a list of the recently used applications. Tap the multi-window icon on the title bar of the application window and select an application to open alongside your currently active application. In addition to using two apps that separate the screen into halves, you can also open applications as pop-up windows. When you open an app that supports multi-window view, tap the top left or right corner of the screen and drag diagonally towards the center to change to pop-up view. You can also press the Recents key, then touch and hold the application you want to open as a pop-up. When the previous screen is shown, release to open the pop-up. In addition, you can press and hold the back key to show the multi-window tray on any screen.
Record interviews and meetings with the voice recorder. Samsung's voice recorder app has a number of modes optimized for various recording situations. The interview mode makes recording microphones sense sounds from two directions. The interview mode senses sounds from all directions, and voice memo records your voice and converts it to on-screen text. Change the menu font size. The Note 4 lets you change the font size in its menus. Go to Settings, Accessibility, Vision and tap Font Size. Samsung notes that the huge size may not be available in all apps you're using. Choose what removing the S Pen does. Removing the S Pen from its slot can result in two things. The Note 4 launches the Action Memo app or displays the Air command features. To switch between the two modes, go to Settings, S Pen Detachment Options. Use the enhanced S Pen Smart Select features. The Galaxy Note 4 enjoys 3 new S Pen additions. Smart Select Capture and Share lets you capture and share different types of information such as text, images and links at once by simply dragging the stylus across the content you want to catch. It gets automatically selected and stored in a container of sorts, of which you choose the content you need and do what you want with it. Smart Select, linked to related apps, makes transferring information between open apps very easy. For example, drag a photo of a favorite location to an email, then drag its precise coordinates from Google Maps in the message body. Arrange an event with an exact date and time together with your contacts, and add this information from messages or the email client to the calendar. There's also Photo Note, which lets you create editable notes from photos of physically written text, say something on a piece of paper. The first two features are found in the Air command menu. Photo Note is available inside the S Pen widget on the home screen. Zoom in on stuff with the S Pen. You can use the S Pen to magnify on-screen content by hovering over it. This feature can be activated from the Settings, Accessibility, Vision, Hover, Zoom menu. The zoom percentage is adjustable. Enable mono audio. If you want to hear all sounds in mono for some reason, maybe while using a single earbud, go to Settings, Accessibility, Hearing and switch on mono audio. There you go. Engage the baby crying detector. There's a built-in baby crying detector whose technology also doubles as a doorbell detector. When these sensors detect their respective sounds, they make the smartphone vibrate. You can find both in the Settings, Accessibility, Hearing, Sound Detectors menu. Intriguingly, only the latter lets you record a sample of your doorbell to distinguish it from other doorbells. It seems the baby crying detector either knows who's your munchkin or vibrates anytime a baby cries in its proximity. By default, answering calls and turning off alarms requires dragging a button instead of tapping. If you want to make your life a little easier, go to Settings, Accessibility and tick Single Tap mode. Use the S-Voice Assistant. The S-Voice Assistant isn't immediately obvious in the Galaxy Note 4, and if this is your first Note device, you might not know where to find it. It's simple though. Do a quick double press of the home button and S-Voice will reveal itself. You can also use the Google Now Assistant by uttering OK Google. Enable blocking mode. Blocking mode is a nifty feature for those times you'd like to get some peace and quiet. Putting the smartphone in airplane mode usually results in your friends and relatives worrying you've been kidnapped by alien dinosaur ninjas or something on your way home, so Samsung thought up a better way to handle it. Blocking mode rejects incoming calls but leaves you a notification that you were contacted. It can turn off notifications, alarms and timers as well, and you can set it up to activate in a preset part of the day. The feature is found in Settings, Personalization, Blocking mode. There's also a quick shortcut inside the pull-down settings menu. Disguise yourself in video calls. In the Data app settings, you will find the Hide My Video option to hide your face in video calls by placing an image, photo or video in its place. This image, photo or video is what the other side will ultimately end up seeing. Enable Messaging Spam Filter. In the Messages app settings menu, you'll find the spam filter feature. Toggle it on or off and put your own spam numbers and phrases that you'd like to see discarded from your inbox. Play the Music Square. The Note 4's built-in media player has an interesting feature called Music Square. It's found inside the app's 3-square menu. The square has an algorithm which analyzes your songs and, loosely but still somewhat accurately, matches them to 4 mood categories. You can also create a mood-based playlist. Disable the Flipboard home screen. If you don't fancy Flipboard occupying the leftmost home screen, proceed as follows. Make a pinch zoom gesture on an empty part of any home screen. Tap home screen settings in the bottom. Uncheck Flipboard briefing and there you go.
There you have it folks, 30 tips and tricks for the new Samsung Galaxy Note 4. I hope you're going to have much fun exploring them. This is Luis from PhoneArena, thanks for watching.